The Wooden Railway Originals of Thomas and Friends, Episode 137, by Breakvan. One day, the spiteful Breakvan was waiting for Donald to add him to his train. The Breakvan was being rude to Den and Dora. You two are nothing but a bunch of slowpokes. We need cabooses and breakvans for our trains, and well, what I mean is... What we mean is we need cabooses and breakvans for our trains, and we need you for our and engines need you for their trains. I'm gonna have to make more engines late, said the Breakvan. Soon Donald arrived to take the Breakvan away. He was still rebelling. See ya, Diesel. Who wouldn't wanna be ya? The Diesels were pleased to see him go. Soon Donald arrived at his destination. As he arrived, the Breakvan was rude again. What a horrible ride I've had with the stupid black engine. I'm glad it's over. So am I, said Donald crossly. And he set off to do his other jobs. As soon as all the supplies were unloaded. As soon as they were unloaded, Donald steamed away to bring the cars back to the yard. As soon as Donald was finished with his extra jobs, he went to go back to the sheds, and he met up with Douglas. What happened, Donnie? Said Douglas. It's that way, Breakvan, said Donald. He's always acting ridiculous. Just ignore him, said Douglas. And Donald set off back to the sheds, and Douglas set off to finish his job. Later that evening, Donald came to the sheds and told the engines all about the Breakvan. Donald is absolutely right, said Toby. That old toolbox on wheels is a nightmare. Ha, said James. No offense, Toby, but you're just a small tram engine. That's why he's rude to you. He wouldn't dare cause any trouble for me, Henry, Edward, Boko, or any of the other engines. Ugh, said Gordon. Don't remind me of that steamroller, George. Duck had been eased on the conversation I do beg all of your pardons, but I can bet you all I can do pretty well with that Breakvan. I'll show you when I get the chance. Then you better be careful tomorrow, said Donald. That Breakvan might cause you an accident. I'll try, said Duck. But unfortunately, he never met the Breakvan. And his chance came the next day. Morning, Spidey. I don't have a name, you green grasshopper! Wow, you really are a spiteful Breakvan. But you will not be causing any trouble for me. I expect you to behave, you old house. Understand? Now come along. Duck backed onto his train, and he waited until all the cars with all the freight was properly secured onto the cars. Starting with only a few, he had more and more cars until he had a long train, but the cars weren't even ready. Wait, we're not ready, we're not ready, we're not ready, shouted the cars. Wait a second, you stupid sea turtle. Quiet, said Duck. Enough complaining. This poor green engine thinks he's got better buffers than us. We'll show it. Yes, let's, said the cars. Duck was about to go over the three-tire bridge. Steady, Duck. Steady, warned the driver as they made it over the bridge. The driver began to put on the brakes. We're stopping, said Duck. No, said the spiteful Breakvan and the cars. Please go on. And from banging their buffers, they pushed Duck along the line, and they were rattling and backing behind him. The poor Duck tried hard to stop the cars and the Breakvan from making him go too fast. Stop pushing, he hissed. The cars took no notice. Go on, they giggled in their silly way. Meanwhile, Spider and Dodge were pulling their freight car full of glass for the new shed at Entertainemt sheds. And then they suddenly saw a duck up ahead. Look out, Splodge! Get out of the way! Uh-oh, said the Diesels, and they went as fast as they could. This is Duck passed by them. And Splatter and Dodge saw a Diesel 10 up ahead. Splotch applied his brakes just in time, just as the glass flew into the air and landed on both him and Diesel 10. But Diesel 10 luckily caught some of the pieces. Then the cars pushed Duck off the rails. Whoa! He cried. Then he suddenly saw a barber shop up ahead. Oh no, not again! But it was too late. The silly cars had knocked their conductor off the Breakvan and left him far behind. And just as Duck had raced down the three-tire bridge. But the cars didn't really care. They were feeling very pleased with themselves. Sir Topham Hatt was at the station and heard the commotion. Sir Topham Hatt saw a Duck was at the barber shop and shook his head. Then Sir Topham Hatt arrived, just as Hero was about to back up the Entertainemt. And Sir Topham Hatt spoke to Hero. Hero, since you are capable of handling cars, you can take them to Opstead. Right away, sir, said Hero. Alright, come along, you cars. Nope, no time to waste, said Hero. We will, said the cars, but the Breakvan took no notice. He just obeyed what Hero told him.